Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and welcome to Cosmic Tarot. So this is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we made it to 1,000 plus. Yay! Subs. So we did that. I'm going to say, Pisces, you know, we got to step it up in the videos. I mean, Gemini and Aries is really beating us. I need y'all, and I would have sat here and thought that my Pisces would have been like my biggest supporters, but it's okay. I still love you guys. I have to. I'm one of you. The Aries and Gemini have been killing it. Okay, so I'm not trying to like pit nobody against each other, but like I really want to like, you know, I want y'all to win some of the bonus readings during the midweek and stuff. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. Anyway, Pisces, I hope you all had a beautiful day. I hope you all are enjoying this Sunday afternoon, August of 17, 2025. So let's see what's going on with my Pisces, my Piscean brother and sisters. Oh, okay. All about the money, I see. So here is the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles here. And I feel like we have been trying to get this fucking bag, y'all. We've been trying to get this for a while. And I feel like you're heading in the right direction. You're getting your shit together, Pisces. You are focusing on you. Yeah, Two of Swords here. So there has been in the past, ooh, Lord, this is, you're stuck, you're at a crossroads here, right? Between doing what makes you happy and doing something that may make you, you know, quick, fast money, which kind of sounds like doing what makes you happy, right? So, but there's two choices here, right? Or there could be more than two, but there are choices that you need to make, or you have been making, right? That you know that you've been needing to make. And it involves your financial freedom. It involves your ability to provide for your life the way that you want to. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Fine-tuning your skills. I feel like there is. So here's just the thing that we gotta talk about, right? I think that we need to have this realistic. I don't want anyone to give up on their dreams. I don't want to take anything away from your dreams. I just want to make sure I'm seeing like your dreams need a practical vision, like spiritual moonology card. I'm gonna use that at the end for us. Let me get that queued up so I can make sure I use that. This one. Pisces, you're in a good headspace. You're showing up like very positive. You got a lot of shit going on for you, and I feel like you just really, yeah. This is Five of Coins, but it's in reverse. I feel like it's more so you're the one that's doing the rejecting. You're the one that is, you know, not being left in the cold. You're the one that is telling somebody, look, this isn't working out. You're the one that is being in control. So let's look at, I want to look at the Five of Pentacles. Reverse. Let's read a little bit about this one. So in reverse, it can indicate recovery or persistence after a period of adversity. You reach deep down into the inner reserves and find the strength to carry on. Sometimes the card says the worst is over. It also means turning away from the material world to follow a spiritual path. Wow. So this hit me like a ton of bricks because, yeah, this is exactly what I'm doing. And about a job, it can mean losing a job but finding something better you like, even if it doesn't pay as much. Freedom from responsibilities, or indicate regrouping after a time of loss or disorder. If this is love, It could be showing that letting go of an unfulfilling relationship and seeking something better. At the moral of the story, like I said, you are leaving something for something better. So it's a good card. It's something good, and that's what's coming up for you. All right. So sometimes I like to do reversals because I think reversals have a very... Here's the thing. You can make the readings mean whatever you want, but I have a lot of value in this book, and I trust this book's outlook on things. This is a really good book. I don't know if it came out, but I like it. Kind of found me. I'm gonna recommend that book, so I always keep it next to me under my readings now, just when I want to dive deeper into something here. And I feel like you're working really hard. Hangman in reverse. Yeah, things are gonna be okay. Things are gonna be okay, Pisces. Things are gonna be fine. They already are fine. You're good. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna lift this window up. Like it's dark. I don't want to record in the dark, but I also don't want that extra light running up my light bill. All right, so this is a reading about you. There's not even other people on these cards. Like literally, it's just one person on these cards. Okay, except for this one, but that's like a baby. Oh, actually, no, she's by herself. This card typically has two people on it. And then here's the Hangman in reverse. So the Hangman in reverse, let's look up that one too real quick. Because I know it's about having a difficult time surrendering. And so this may be hard for you to do. But I think this is more so speaking about you being able to accept the good things that are actually coming into your life and not trying to like push them away. Let's look at the Hangman in reverse. In reverse, you are at a crossroads but cannot make a decision. You're just swinging in the breeze to move forward. You must spend time in spiritual development. But you may not be willing to do that. Perhaps you're not paying attention to the real needs, and this is causing frustration. Ask yourself a few questions. Are you sacrificing some part of yourself unnecessarily or refusing to sacrifice what really needs to go? Excuse me. Are you unable to see and matter clearly? Are you hung up about something? Are you being true to yourself? I think this is a really good question to ask yourself, because while I do feel like you are struggling to let things go, it's like you're hung up on the fact that maybe, let's say like your parents told you that like, in order to be successful, you need to go out and you need to get a job and you need to work, this and do this, get a company car, do all that crap. And you're like, I want to sell art on the side of the freeway. And that's like the thing that makes you happy. And you're living in a society that's like, no, you need to be making like, $100,000 a year to take care of yourself. And maybe you're like, okay, well, why do I need to do all that? Like, why can't, but why, okay, cool, but why do I have to do it your way? Why can't I do it my way? And I feel like you're hung up on the fact that even though you are trying to do things your way, we still have like that, like, that's telling us like, you can't do this, or like that this isn't how it should be done. But I feel like you are not letting shit stop you for real. Like you are like, you're overcoming it. You're gonna overcome it. Like, I just want to say that shit. Like you're gonna overcome that part of you, that guilt that tells you that oh, because everyone else has to get up and go clock in, and like you don't, because like you sit and you may have a remote job that like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, but like you're in the state of rest too. It's like, it's crazy though, because you have the Page of Swords and the Four of Swords. You're also you're working on your rest. You're working on your skills of how to detach and how to not be in the energy of constant like fight and flight and like just having a battle and constant putting out fires and living up to other people's expectations and shit, and like it's just too fucking much. And it's like, the 4 of coins and the 6 of swords. Yeah, you don't, you're hell-bent on doing things your way, which is cool, I guess. I think it is. The Fool here, so you definitely took a leap of faith towards your future. You may have walked away from a person, a place. This seems more like a job, or like you're changing shit about your life and what you want in your life. The 10 of Wands in reverse. You're struggling to put down these burdens. You're struggling to, like, this 2 of Swords and this 10 of Wands is like someone who is very much carrying the weight of others. But I feel like the people around you, you got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Cups in reverse, and the Hierophant. Oh my God. So yeah, the people around you literally want you to stay stuck and tied to them. They don't want you to go out and experiment and do things, or like that's what you think. Like you think people don't want you to live your best life, or people want you to, you know, go out and get it how you want. Like this is literally like 3 of Cups and the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, both in reverse. I feel like this is definitely like this feeling like people are like talking shit behind your back. People are not being supportive. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. So this is someone who could just be like dismissive, rude, cold, calculated, not really trying to like, they don't want your best interest. They want your best interest in regards to how it affects them. Does that make sense? This is somebody who wants you to do what you wanted. Like they want you to do shit because it's going to benefit them. If it benefits them, if they see the value in you doing it, it's because it benefits them in the long run. And then the 7 of Cups in reverse is basically like, you know, this is how you do it. This is the way out. This is how you get out of debt. You do it this way. You don't change. You don't vault, or, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Deviate off the course. You do things a certain way, and it's upheld through the Hierophant. So this is someone who's very structured, very religious, very organized, which those aren't bad things. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. This is an organization. This is a company. This is my job. This is the fucking current place that I'm like, shit. Now, gosh dang it, Barbie. My little LED light thingy fell. It's okay. I feel like you definitely I feel like you don't want to be tied down to any type of organization or anything. You want to be a solo artist. Like, you don't want to have to keep dragging around those other girls in the band, you know. I feel like you are ready to go your own way. Yeah, the High Priestess. So I feel like right now, these people want to keep quiet. They don't want you to see how embarrassed they are. That like their plan to like control you didn't work also. Like these people could feel like you're realizing that like this isn't for you. You're not that person. And like maybe like these people may actually feel like, you know, maybe we shouldn't have offered this to him. Like maybe he isn't. And I don't think you are. I don't think you're meant to be a corporate Susan or a you know, a 9-to-5 Todd or whatever. That's not who you are. Yeah. The Ace of Swords and the Temperance in reverse. So you definitely felt out of balance. Definitely feel like this was like coming and doing this. Like there was some miscommunication about, but maybe even some deceit about this, because what is on the outside, it's looking one way, but inside the structure, I feel like if you continue to go into this rabbit hole, you're just going to get embedded more and more and more. So it would just be easier for you to just, I'm really just talking to myself, and I'm just recording this in front of you all. I'm just going to be honest with you. This is like, but honestly, this is helping other people. So, T. Yeah, the Five of Swords. This person doesn't want to know, this person doesn't, God, you're trying to avoid the conflict with these people. You don't want to have to tell these people off, but you really don't want to like keep working there. You don't want to keep doing this. I feel like these people and you are not on the same page. The Strength card. So something's gonna happen. I feel like you're gonna like explode, and you have to like just find the courage and the strength to just like let go of like this need to protect yourself from like this rejection, or you know, you're good. Yeah, Four of Cups. I feel like it's definitely time for you to kind of just like vibe out and do your thing, and like you need to live a stress-free life. You need to get somewhere in your life where it is like less stressful. Like to me, you know, if it's just door dashing until you can get like you know, a stable situation. I don't know what your situation is. If it means you just getting a little nighttime gig or something, or whatever you need to do, because this corporate beast up here, this ain't it. You're not built for that. And it's not that you aren't built for it. It's just that you just don't want to have to deal with that shit. You don't want to have to go. You like broke down so many barriers. Why are you trying to put yourself back in the back in shackles and the chains? You know, like why are you trying to like you fought so hard to be your authentic self just so you can go get a job and put on a suit and tie, or you know, look all fucking, you know, which is nothing wrong with that. I like dressing up and stuff, but Two of Wands. You have to make a decision. And I feel like the people, they feel like you are, these people, they're not sure how they feel about you either. Like, they feel like you don't care, because you don't. And they just feel like this may have been a bad investment, or like they're just like gonna lose, and like they just want to go, they just want you to move forward with them. But I think you, yeah, Eight of Pentacles, you don't want to put in the work for this situation. You just don't want to do it. The Nine of Wands, and like you just want to just do your own thing. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, but you're being like too soft right now. Two of Coins, you're confused still. And the Four of Wands. Okay, well the Four of Wands is like, you're gonna get there. It's just gonna take you a while. I feel like you're struggling, because right now you could have it. The Four of Wands in reverse is still a good card. You could still have whatever you want, and it's still coming here. You're just choosing to delay it because this Queen of Cups in reverse. You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You are maybe somehow overly attached to the situation. You're somehow not willing to let go of this connection for whatever reason. You feel like there is some sense of whatever obligation, duty, I don't care. You're still afraid to really like go 100% in on yourself. Like, and when I'm saying like there's a delay, this could be like a day. This could be a few hours. You know what I mean? And like it could be here today. It could be here right now. You could have had whatever it is that you wanted today. Like, okay, I want $1 million, right? Well, okay, well, let's say I'm destined to win the Powerball. I could go play the Powerball tonight, get off my ass and go do it, or I might delay it and I'll just go get a ticket tomorrow when I get some gas before I go to work. It could be like that. Like a delay is not a quantitative amount of time. It's quality. Is it qualitative? Yeah, it's qualitative, not quantitative. It's more subjective than empirical, measurable, page of coins. Yeah, you need to pick yourself, babe. You picking yourself, doing whatever makes you happy. Like for me, this is what I'm picking. This reading has been so clear to me that I need to just stick to doing tarot. And I was just having this thought before I recorded, like, why would I spend 8 hours trying to focus on another job to make money where I can just double down and focus super hard on this, getting this off the ground? Like, you know what I mean? Like if I got, let's say I did 5 books a day, 5 bookings a day, 5 clients a day for an hour, $50. You know, that's $250 a day. That's not bad. That's really good, right? But you know, that maybe not be every day. That may be one day. One day you might have 3. One day you might have 0. One day you might have 7. So like what I'm seeing is that same energy that I'm putting into making other companies money, calling and dialing and shit for them, I could be doing that for my own business. And I don't have to split the money. Why am I calling all these people just to have, anyway, whew. Yeah, you'll be so much more successful when you just pick you and you let that shit go and stop worrying about, oh, I'm hurting your feelings or this and that and da-da-da-da, and oh, I invested all this time into this. Yeah, you kept putting more time into it, and you finally got what you thought you wanted, but now as soon as you have it, you realize you don't feel any better. You feel more trapped now. I'm just speaking about myself. I don't know about you all. I'm just talking about my situation. I mean, this might be you too, but you'll be better off once you just focus on what it is that you want. And since you know, let's just go ahead and get into this moon. Before I lose you all, I know how we are. We gotta hurry up. We ain't got too much time. We got shit to do. We got a bunch of nothing to do. We be the busiest not doing shit all day people. Ain't that something? I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I just sat on the couch and watched The Valley all day. The end of a tough cycle approaches. There's affirmation. Reaffirm that what you want is here and it's waiting on you to receive it. Full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Capricorn. When is that? That was, this is from the past. So this happened back in the end of June, July, June, something like that. Let me look it up before I start guessing. Full moon in Capricorn. Let's see here. And it's okay to like, okay, yeah, the full moon was on July 10th, 2025. So that was, also that was like last month ago, a month and a half ago. So that means like, yeah, like, so that means that you're really close if that happened then. In which it doesn't necessarily have to. Time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. I think that means it's time for you to release, right? And when we take time to breathe out, we are releasing ourselves from energy that no longer serves us. And let me just go ahead and just read. Oh, right here. Okay. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That I know how to read. It's just like this is really small and like it's light skinned, so I can't really like. It needs to be darker, but the text is light skinned, so I can't really see it that well. I'm getting old. Leave me alone. That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forge ahead. Yeah. Avoid falling into a slump. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experiences with someone else. You need to take some time out for your own good. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. So things are going to give you some more finality in the situation. So, you know me, I think I'm just really just biding my time until I can really find something that's more aligned. And like yeah, I won't say I regret doing this, but I don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So South Node is your past life. So whatever you had to overcome in your past life is going to be something that you struggle with in this life. Which, okay, that makes sense, I guess. What page is that shit on? Oh, here it is. The South Node, like the North Node, is the karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even the past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming, didn't I just fucking say that with this hair? I'm sorry. Okay. I love when, like, the Oracle decks, because that's what they're here for, right? It strengthens my, not that I don't believe in myself, but I hope it shows that I hope it shows you all that, like, I know what the fuck I be talking about. But I think you already know that. Where was I? Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? Yes. This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. Damn. Yeah, so this means you need to get out of this stuff. A relationship is karmic and has played out. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. So, release the past. That's what it's saying. So your past self, your past whomever you were, honor those parts, but release them if they don't serve you in your highest good anymore. Job, men, women. I was going to say children, but I was a teacher and I released some kids. But fortunately, I'm not responsible for them anymore. Well, I think that was a good reading, guys. I think that was pretty spot on for what we all need to work on. Taking our power back from other people, not feeling pride in situations. Because, you know, we're Pisces, so we don't really like to be, we feel like, I always say this, like, I think the idea of relationship, like, I've always, like, okay, like, being with someone for years and years and years, like, that sounds cool. But then I think about it, every time that opportunity has been presented, I've ran away because of fear of just being trapped or, you know, this person has shown me something midway that, like, I'm like, no, I can't go any further with this. And, like, I try to, like, ignore these signs, but I don't, and I end up, not moving forward. And so I don't want to sit in a relationship that I'm over. Like, you know, like, sometimes people be in relationships with people for years while they knowing that it needs to be over, but they don't want to admit it to themselves. They don't want to move on. They don't want to take on the responsibility of being by themselves. So, like, we have the 10 of Cups and we have the King of Cups here at the bottom. You know what makes you happy? Maybe being alone. The Devil here in reverse, overcoming toxicities. I feel like once you get your finances in a better place with this Ace of Coins here, the Devil in reverse, and the Sun, you're in a good spot because you are the King of Cups. You do have a good, loving support system around you. You may not always feel like it, but you do. Your angels, your guide, they're there for you. They were here for you today and during this reading. Like, everyone around you wants you to do well. Even the people that you so-called, like, even at that organization, there's people there that are like, yeah, this isn't the thing for him or them or whomever. And, like, they want you to, like, not get stuck into it. The Devil, letting go of fear and ego. And like, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Oh, let me stop. Oh, I ain't. So I feel like you're in a position here where you just gotta stop overthinking it, Pisces. Which is like asking a horse not to, like, I don't know, neigh or something. Yeah. Life be life. Life be life, that's for sure. But you know what? There's nothing we could do but keep going. And, you know, I'll just tell y'all a little bit about my situation. Like, I am working at a place and, you know, the money's not flowing in. They're telling me I need to, you know, start working harder. I need to maybe look into getting a outside, you know, nighttime gig work. And I don't know. It took them forever to do what they needed to do to get me where I am, but I just, through the process of it all, I've kind of just lost my passion. And I'm realizing that, like, all that delay was spirit being like, why are you putting up with this? It was testing me, really. Like, oh, okay, you still sitting here. Like, and it just lets you know, like people will play in your face and keep sitting on it. And maybe, you know, you can look at it like that, or I could look at it like this. You know, I was able to sit in that area of, like, uncertainty. With this, how easy would it be, and then to go do that somewhere else? Or why would I want to? Why would you want to subject yourself to that? Why do you feel like now that you've gotten the validation by getting the job that these people put you through, you don't want it? It's like you through the process of winning, you've built up resentment. So here's the Page of Wands again, but now it's upright. Time to move on. We don't need to be stuck there. The Seven of Swords. So yeah, there's lies coming out. Let me stop pulling cards because I'll be doing this forever. My lips are dry. All right, Pisces. You know y'all are my favorite. Don't tell Aries or Gemini. Y'all are my favorite. And I love you guys. Drink water. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And let's talk about this reading, guys. So come on, let's have a conversation. I like to talk, all right? Gemini and Aries videos, their comment sections, we just talk and we just communicate. I want you all, like, let's talk. Let's have dialogue here. Let's get these. I want Pisces to be one of my big channel, like big, you know, groups. Okay? Love you guys. Be safe. Peace.